my name is Donald Robinson from the Light Music Group. Today in this tutorial we're going to learn some basic G chord on the guitar, C chord, E minor, and a D F sharp. And so as you go through this tutorial, feel free to rewind. I'm actually going to do some slow motion shots here, and so you can actually see my fingers as they're changing from one chord to the next. Alright, so let's start with just a little recap. First, here on the guitar, one thing to remember is that this is the first fret, second fret, and third fret. So these are your frets here. And then this little metal bar, that's what you call your fret wire. So when you're playing, you don't want to play on the fret wire because you get a really distorted sound. So you want to make sure that you play either right in the middle or right to the left of the actual wire to get the best sound. Alright, and then we have our wires. This is our 6th wire here. This is the 5th wire, the 4th wire, the 3rd wire, the 2nd, and the 1st wire. Alright? And so when you're playing the G chord, what you're going to do is you're going to put your middle finger here on the 6th wire, and then you'll put your index on the 5th wire. And for purposes of this video, you can actually rest your ring finger here on the 2nd wire, and your pinky on the 1st wire. And for all the chords, we'll use a different variation, and you can actually leave or rest your fingers there to help you transition from chord to chord. Okay, so here's the G chord. All right, and so what we're going to do is we're going to move our middle finger down to the 5th wire and our index finger to the 4th wire. So very simple, just one step down, and you have a C chord. They call it the cheating C, so it makes it easier for beginning guitar players to transition from the G chord to the C chord. Alright, so we're going to play a variation also of the E minor, which is very simple. You're basically just going to put your index finger on the 5th wire here, and again you can rest your pinky finger on the 1st chord and your ring finger on the second wire. Here we go. And that's your G chord there, or and that's your E minor chord there. Alright, and then very simply enough, what you'll do to play the D F sharp is you'll put your index finger here on the 3rd wire, and then you'll wrap your thumb around here, so you can see that, and we'll wrap it around to the 6th wire to get the D F sharp sound. Alright, so let's recap. So here's the G chord here, the C chord, the E, and your D F sharp. And we'll play them all together. Here we go. Alright, well that concludes our lesson here, and so feel free again to rewind the tape, rewind this video to check out more videos. You can subscribe to youtube.com/dgrobins1 or check out music from the Light Music Group for more tutorials and more free music. Thank you very much.